she wants me in the ground. Deep down beneath you roll, deep down beneath you roll, deep down beneath you flowers, deep down beneath you. She said, get to know me. I promise I will listen. I'll leave it all to show me. She must not be. She's like the many things. I promise I'm just yours. Just let me tell you the story. She must not be. She's like the many things. You're so, you're so, you're so, you're so. Touch me, love me, kiss me. Just let me tell you the story. Stop this drama. You should hear her voice in my shower. I love her, she's my dama. She holds my hand, no drama. Her kisses are in my cama, but she wants me in the ground. Deep down beneath you roll, deep down beneath you roll, deep down beneath you flowers, deep down beneath you. She said, get to know me. I promise I will listen. I'll leave it all to show me. She must not be. She's like the many things. I promise I'm just yours. Just let me tell you the story. She must not be. She's like the many things. You're so, you're so, you're so, you're so. Touch me, ride me, kiss me. Just let me tell you the story. It's drama. You should hear her voice in my shower. I love her, she's my dama. She holds my hand, no drama. Her kisses are in my cama, but she wants me in the ground. Deep down in the knees, she wants deep down. She said, get to know me. I promise I will listen. I'll leave it all to show me. She was nothing. She's like a nanny dudes. I promise I'm just yours. That's just let me tell you the story. She was nothing. She's like a nanny dudes. You're so touch me, ride me, kiss me. Just let me tell you the story. It's drama. You should hear her voice in my shower. I love her, she's my dama. She holds my hand, no drama. Her kisses are in my cama, but she wants me in the ground. Deep down in the knees, she wants
Well, hello everyone. Hello, hello. Happy to see the room filling up today with all the regular suspects at table one. I'm Chef Adiele, cooking from my home to yours on this beautiful, sunny mountain evening here in Southern California. Just me again, hanging out with my butter. Portion time. Every other day it's portion time. Well, I'm gonna try not to drop a pound of butter. I'm gonna try past an orange with the butter hold. Everybody, Bubbly Machine, I'm glad you are here. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well, that you've got food poisoning. I'm recovering from mood poisoning. It's highly contagious. Meanwhile, I'm gonna portion out some butter and think about my life. One for you, one for you. So what are we making today? 5-second rule if the butter drops. Shit, that butter's dropping, I'm gonna be like cat-like and catching it. What are we making today, ladies and gentlemen, and theys and minis and mickeys? What are we doing? We are making a ribeye. We're gonna roast off some vegetables. Right, dude? Roast off some veggies. We're gonna
This is Mila.
Where was I in my thoughts? Yeah, the butternut is there. Let's see what's cooking. What's Mila got? Oh yeah, there's my big butternut partying over there, down yonder, with some Brussels sprouts and mushrooms. So we're going for a high iron, heavy protein meal. Yeah, with a lot of phytonutrients. We've got all the herbs, a little bit of thyme, all the rosemary on earth, arugula, mixed greens, mushrooms, Brussels, basil, ribeye, garlic. Come on, garlic. Garlic. You know, what can go wrong here? All the elements. Yeah, don't be going back to that restaurant. Chances are, you know, the #1 cause of foodborne illness, wash your hands, people. Don't touch anything. Don't touch yourself. You know, do we never learn? Eat your own food. Only eat from trusted neighbors like our friends there at the Bear Claw Bakery. I went and had the jalapeno cheese empanada and an iced latte today. Mila was like, can I get a muffin? So absolutely, she got that chocolate muffin. Kitchen sink fried rice, barbecue chicken, smoked pork ribs, and made some black pepper teriyaki chicken to meal prep. Very nice, Flint Shot. That sounds like a winning meal. Wasn't the lasagna I made last night. You guys, I want to try this lasagna trend. It's lasagna noodles prepped with the mac and cheese all rolled up all nicely in there. Mac and cheese lasagna. Can I get a yes, chef, for something like that? That would be good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the butter of nut. The butter. All I have is small gloves, so we're gonna squeeze into those. I like wearing gloves when I'm touching the squash because I'll end up with the orange fingers. And the only kind of orange fingers I like are the cheese puffy fingers. So squash is hard to get off the hands. So a little tip, glove up. And basically cut off the nubbin. And cut off the base, the ball, if you were, the nut, where it be. Butternut is categorically the most dangerous vegetable to cut, just so everybody knows. So be careful, handle with care, as I do most of my food. You can peel it with a potato peeler or a vegetable peeler if you want. I usually just slide my knife against that outer skin until I get to that fleshy orange interior. So I'll tell you a little secret. This butternut has been in my fridge for a month, waiting for me to play with it. You know, like in the cartoon Sausage Party. Pick me, pick me. Well, I picked it at the store, and then I never played with it. So it's been sitting in there lonely. So I'm gonna roast a bit for my salad of roasted vegetables, and I'm going to set aside the remainder for a ravioli, which will be in our hope for tomorrow on the menu. We're still cooking just about every day. We had the leftover Hot Pocket for breakfast today. That was wonderful. It was filling. Had a little side salad with it. Mila made this beautiful mushroom salad last night. It was so late and we were up partying, as we do. Like a couple of wild ladies in the mountain. And we got hungry, but you know, we were like gravitating to something a little more healthy. Vegetarian, preferably vegetarian. So that's what we did. That's what she did. She's like, I want to make us a nice salad. I'm like, you go, girl. And so you can see that in the Discord. If you are a sous chef member, it doesn't take much. Just go to my Discord, jump in, say hello, post a picture of your awesome kitchen sink fried rice for us. We want to see. We want to take a virtual bite of it. Yeah, Twitch does not keen on the movies. Yeah, ravioli, manana. It's on the menu. We didn't really plan a menu for our PTO experience. We didn't really plan much of anything. So we're just taking it a day at a time. And sometimes that's all you can do. You know, that's all you can do sometimes. Most of the time. So here it is. My butternut is cleaned. I got the seeds out. I got the pumpkin snot out of there. Now I'm just going to dice it up. Also still a very dangerous time in the butternut life over here, so be careful. Watch your fingers. And I'm going to leave some of these bigger smiles whole. Those are going to be part of my ravioli experience. We're doing a roasted butternut and goat cheese ravioli tomorrow. Should be good. So we'll leave the smiles big, and then we're gonna do some dices for. I've still got some pumpkin snot here. Get that out of there. We'll do some nice big dices for our salad. Can you see? I have a rather large head. Not as large as Mimi's, but still large. Some nice big brunoise over here. Medium diced. If I cut them too small, they're gonna shrivel up and then I won't have any integrity to them. As they roast, they lose some of the liquid. The sugars start to caramelize and they shrink a little bit. So, taking a piece at a time. Rather large. And pretty soon we'll be bringing back some Mountain Wives edition. We're just still kind of recovering from all of the mayhem, waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. Working on some other things, working on ourselves, self-care, love it. So we will be building very soon. We have to be in that good space. Otherwise, if, we're not, whatever we build, it's just gonna fall apart. I'm reaching. Yeah, just some simultaneous. The good news is we did receive a shipment of some TL apparel today. So we'll be packing up our prizes and getting those sent out. Isn't that right, Mila? Just checking to see if she's still alive. She had to take a Benadryl. I think she got bit by a mountain bug. So she's a little loopy right now. So we'll keep checking in on her. Yeah. It also could be residual stress. So I'm like, stop a Benny. You'll do great. Have some wine with it. No, don't do that, guys. So a little olive oil in there. A little black pepper and a little sea salt. I'm going to keep it very simple tonight. In the spice family, and just really let the fresh flavors shine through. And just kind of spread that out, and we'll get her roasting. Looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, she might take a nap. I took a wee nap after our trip to the village. We had to go to the trash place, and we had to go to the post office, and then stop at the Bear Claw. That was all the energy I had to do of anything today. And that's quite okay. Yeah, she did get it set up really nice. She did a really nice job. I'm just gonna crack this door because I feel a deep wind coming in. The door, I'm just gonna kind of crack it. It's like, it's wide open. You can crack your window if you're dying of oven smells. Okay. All right. So now we've got the butternut and roasting. We're gonna get these Brussels a blanching. You know who wanted to know about Brussels sprouts was Dad. So maybe we'll send him the link to this. He was asking about how I do it. We're going to blanch them, and then we're gonna saute them in butter. And garlic. We're gonna slide them right into the oven after that. Let them roasty toasty roll. So I always just cut off the little nubbin. Now I'm saying nubbin all the time. Where did I learn that word? Nubbin. It was sometime during the race. Oh no, it wasn't. It was reading that man cookbook. A nubbin of garlic. That's alright. So now everything has a nubbin. It's like a organic belly button, if you would. We're gonna take a few nubbins of garlic and mince those up. Slice up our little nubbin mushrooms. I might keep those whole and just roast them with the steak. I can do whatever I want. My house, my food, my rules. So yeah, we were able to get these down here in the valley over. Really nice looking Brussels sprouts. What's up, Von Hogan? Welcome to the show. Table 1 is filling out today. Oh, Foil Science is there. Love that. So we're gonna give these a quick swim. I got my butter's all portioned out. I'll wrap that up later. And Mila washed all the mushrooms last night. We have a few left to enjoy this evening in our high iron, high protein dinner. Yes, it is. I portioned out a pound of butter. So I'm going to wrap each of those, pop it in the fridge, keep one out at room temperature. It's the mountain. The room is cold. Yeah. That is cups of butter. I find it wonderful. Wonderful. You should find it amusing. You know what else is amusing, Von Hogan? I got a little bit of time here. Only about 1.5 pounds in my house at the moment. Upcycled. If I don't use it here, it's gonna just die somewhere else. So here it is. So pop off some spriggles of that. And I could do an herb crusted, but I'm not really in the mood to pick all of this. So I'm gonna do an herb accented ribeye, which means it's just gonna gather the flavor from these herbs as it cooks. And then we'll put a little bit of basil in the salad. Woohoo! A little bit basil. Just feeling like a light protein dinner. Herb infused, you know it. Blue yerba mate action. It's been a few days since I've had one of those, so. All right, let's take a look at our meat. Oh, I need the garlic first. These are tiny nubbins. Tiny little nubs. Nubbity bubbity bubs. Little guys. But what I like about this is you can see the root system on there. That means it was locally grown, procured, not bleached. So not from China. No tariffs. Yes. Which fan? The mini split? Oh, the rotary fan? I don't know. The ceiling fan. The names of household items are escaping us. Hey, guess what I found? The remote to the light we were talking about last night. Are they plugged in? No, I don't think so. But that makes me happy. You want the air to come down? Just adjusting the airflow. I think I just saw an animal. Our emergency radio is radioing. Hello? I did see some creature, but I didn't catch what it was. Respectfully. Let's see, maybe a little more wind. Oh, meanwhile, in Brussels sprout land, we're burning. We're not burning. I don't want to over mushify them. So, time to get those out of the pool. We want to get them good and drained. Whee. So that you don't get too much water in your oil butter party. I know, Bubbly's there with the fire clutch. Nothing's on fire, not yet. Okay, so those look pretty good. I usually take them a little bit less, but I got distracted. Grill pan or a pan that you don't mind getting very hot, which pulls out a non-stick pan. Yep. So for my steak, I'm using an all-clad stainless steel. I'm using a different all-clad for my Brussels. I'm not even doing anything yet. That's just Brussels. Basically boiling green farts. Yeah, you do. You like it because we're emanating the essence of fresh vegetables up in here. Fresh food. Mimi's hungry. So I'm just gonna peel the nubbins. Nubbins. Specifically the big ones. I'm gonna fight with the little ones. Not today. Not today. We'll set them aside. We'll do something with them. I'll have to go out hunting and gathering for large garlic at some point. Yeah, but I don't use garlic puree in my French cooking. It's too bitter. Because it will just get like burned up, you know? I do like using it when we do the marinades and stuff, because it's more like infusing. But if I was to throw it in with a searing steak, it would fry the shit out of it, and then it would not taste good. So I'm going with the whole garlic nubbins. And I'm just gonna slice it. Some nice sliced garlic here. Nice rough, big pieces. So they can party. Alright. Last one. So we had a ribeye picked out here from our local butcher. He just said, "Give me the one you would buy." And he did. He flashed his meat at me, and I was like, "That's the one." So good choice. Reverse sear. Oh, there's a tiny hybrid and a bird. So many little mammals. I feel like Cinderella. A dream is a wish your heart made. Okay. So We're gonna do the ribeye there in the back row. And we're gonna do the Brussels here in the front row for both of them. I'm gonna do olive oil because I have a supreme amount of that and I like that flavor I get. And the searing and the roasting, the butter is there to help caramelize. I'm going to season this aggressively and respectfully. Sea salt and black pepper. Press buttons. That's done. I like that one for you guys. You like that one? I'm gonna turn on my kitchen fan because things are about to get steamy. Really let that stuff heat up. Let it have a good time. Let us do its darnest things. And then I just put these little guys face down in the pool. In the sea of butter and oil. In the back row, I'm getting some heat. I'm getting a party. So crazy cooking with propane again. Things just happen. Try to fit as much as I can in there. And I blanched them in a salty pool of water. But I'm going to continue to season them. They can take it. Along with this steak, we're going to season it. Reverse sear. Is that when you do the sous vide? Out of curiosity. There's a closer look at the stove, at what we got going on here on the party. Oh, low cooking and then sear, then fire it up. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you really gotta do whatever works for you. What you're most comfortable with. I'm very comfortable with searing and then chucking it in the oven to finish at a high heat. It's my classic French training. It's how I do things. And then, you know, I throw my mushes in there, let them sizzle in the meat juice. They have a good time. Pick out the nubbins. That one's nubbing down. Whoops. Just surrounded by a sea of mushrooms. Yeah, that's true. Rendering the fat. It's a little nubbin party in there now. These will start to brown a little bit. Start to caramelize. Once that happens, we'll flip them over and we'll just throw them in the oven. We'll add a little garlic to it. Oh yes, some garlic. I know, I can't stop saying nubbins now. I'm addicted. Got my Costco-sized olive oil here. Party. Exactly. Everybody has a way that works, you know? If you figure out a way that works for you, that's what's most important, you know? And encourage people to try new ways as they're learning to cook and definitely figure out what works best. Ooh, I see things happening. Actual flames. Love that for us. But there it is. Got a nice sear on that bad boy. I'm gonna invite it some herbs. Little garlic party. Let it sear for just a bit, and we'll throw it in the oven. Here too. Starting to see that caramelization happen around the outside of the pan. That's from the butter, so you can flip those babies over. Maybe. Yeah. I worked at a French place that didn't allow you to use tongs, and we cooked 1 million Brussels sprouts. You had to do them every of them by spoon. You would be flipping Brussels by spoon. That was a fun time. Don't let the tongs damage your Brussels sprouts, for God's sakes. Just don't squeeze so hard. Don't be aggressive with your breast milk. Right, Sammy? Sammy's here for it. So we'll let that get a little heat, a little bit of heat. We're gonna throw them under. Let them do their thing. No, no tongs. It was often this move. Gently turn the food. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that right in the oven where our butternut is living large. It's having a great time down there. You can see our steak is still partying. I'm gonna let that continue to sear a bit on the bottom, and then yeah, we're gonna go in the oven with it. Emilia likes more well. I like medium rare. So we're gonna shoot for the 145 range tonight. Nice medium. Meet each other in the middle. Meanwhile, topping off the olive oil. Can be dangerous. Yeah, no tongs. Just a vein full of spoons is all we were allowed to use. No tongs, no tweezers, no pinchers, no fingers. Interesting little place it were. And I'm gonna give it a kiss of truffle. Just a tiny little smooch. And put it right in the oven. My oven's set at 450 as a French chef should. Rippin'. Thank you. It feels good to be home. Where am I? There I am. Hi, I am home. Thank you for joining us on the race streams. We're rebroadcasting them if you missed any of them. Come look at my channel. You'll see something you might like. You can still chat in there. Just behave yourself. We have auto mods for when you get nasty. Don't get nasty. Get nasty in someone else's channel. I encourage it. But come, you can see what we did, where we were, what happened. You know, what we made. A lot of what we made. A lot. So, but yes, please welcome back. We do cooking from my home to yours on the regular. It's unscheduled, unscripted, usually unplanned. I am planning a little ravioli sesh tomorrow at some point with some of this leftover butternut squash. So now I'm going to go ahead and prepare this land. I'm going to organize for our plating. And we drank all of our dressing last night on our salad, so we're gonna make a little quick Dijon vinaigrette. How's that sound, chef? Good? She's still alive. Producer Mimi is still alive up there. The button did not work. Did we hear it? Is it working? No. Well, I'm not really sure how to make that work. So don't worry, my friends. Yep, I'm sure you can hear the songs and sounds in your mind. We've preconditioned you. So let's play make-believe. Don't stress about it. We're playing make-believe. Organize every other... Garlic! I'll just do it manually. Don't worry, my friend. We're okay. So we're gonna henceforth make a little bit of dressing. We got a little bit of cup here. Bubbly says she hears your music all the time now. What a blessing. We did a little music sesh last night and rocked out. And it's actually the first time we've ever played music in our home. And we rocked it, and it was fun. And we're gonna do it again. Let's just leave all my pedals plugged in. We're gonna rock. So I'm gonna do some Dijon. I'm gonna do some balsamic. I'm just making a quick little dressing here. Yes. What else do we have? What's sweet that we have? A little bit of honey, I suppose, or agave. Let's see. Doody-doody-doo. I know, a music stream. I know. I would love to do a music stream for you, but you see, my wife is a professional perfectionist, so we gotta practice a little bit more before that happens. Like I said, we have not been playing the music, so yeah. Yeah, I do all kinds of content. Maybe there'll be a Zelda stream. I'm feeling the urge to game. It's pulling me very strong today. But I'll see if my producer's up for the setup on that. You learning? You learning something? That's the point of these streams, guys. I want you to learn, mostly to be comfortable with yourself in the cookery. A lot of people are first-time cookers. Some people are educated chefs. We come from all backgrounds. And it really comes down to comfort. Some people are very intimidated by the kitchen. They don't really know where to start. So it's just sharing fresh ideas, original ideas with you. I am classically trained. I've been trained by French chefs, Italian chefs, screaming chefs, nice chefs, all the chefs, myself. science class. Main thing is just have a little fun. You know? You gotta cook, you gotta eat. That's right. We're a wide variety of cookeries. Some of us have done the school. That is not emulsifying. I don't have the power to make it. That's fine, because I'm going to toss it in a bowl and feed the greens. So let's do that. Let's make a little greens. Greens, greens, greens. And definitely fans of the white sauce. Yep. And home training and being at home and cooking and experimenting, I think is where you're going to benefit the most from, because you have the freedom. No one's looking over you, making you nervous. Nobody gives a fuck but you, as long as it turns out tasty. You know, if you mess up, try again. Live and learn. We had the most adorable little girls from Canada streaming with us. They were watching the race. They were getting really involved, little gamers. And I told Dad, I said, Dad, let's do a cook together from my home to your home to their homes, all of us. Scissors. We have the same problems here at home that we have at the restaurant. Finding scissors. There they are. Got them. Found. But they were adorable. We did Hot Pockets, yes, the other day, homemade. You know, and the thing I told Mila this morning, because we had them for breakfast, because I made all of them, was, you know, I didn't try to make them perfect. I didn't want to pressure anybody to say, you need to make the perfectly shaped fucking Hot Pocket or else. You know? No pressure here. Having fun. Does it taste good? Yes. Then you achieved greatness. Does it look kind of weird? That's okay. I'm kind of weird, you know? So I've scissored the salad. I recently learned that Mila likes her salad scissored. And since we have the scissors out, let's scissor the basil too. Just don't scissor your fingers, guys. Scissor nubbins. Staying on brand this evening. How about a little fresh red onion in there tonight? Hang my things around the house. That's a good idea. That is a great idea. I was thinking maybe something in the cupboard, you know? That way I'm a minimalist. I don't like to see everything. It's all in there. I just don't like to see it. You know, and this kitchen is petite, so we're going to be growing up because our roof goes, you know, it's 2 stories. It's a loft style. You know, so we'll be growing up. We can stash more things. I like having things. I just don't like to see them all. And then that doesn't help because I'm looking. Where are you? What happened? A little fresh red onion? Sure, let's do it. We have it. Let's go. Put some color. A little pop of color. And then we're going to check and see how things are coming along in the basement oven. Yeah, I want to do all kinds of cool storage in this room. But my priorities are to finish the solarium, build Sammy her outdoor doghouse, and put in flooring, so I'm not always constantly standing on concrete. I'm slicing up some red onion here, some rawn. Not gonna cry about it. I told myself I wouldn't cry today. But that's lovely right there. Absolutely perfect. Man, I wonder if we should do a little side of toast. A little carbs don't hurt. Want a little side of toast, Chef? Okay, she's alive. Has she convinced me to get the playhouse from Costco? You know, I don't know if I'm convinced. I don't know where I'm at yet. I want to make something pretty natural looking. That kind of blends into the outdoor atmosphere here. Doesn't draw attention to my yard. And it's just a little lounging opportunity for the dogs. And I already have the base built because I built Sammy a bed a long time ago. You're building a catio, dude. Yeah, meow. That's basically what my solarium is. It's a giant catio / office space / maybe dining. All right, we got to start thinking about what's down here in the cookery land. I'm gonna need a bigger paw clutcher, aka kitchen towel. Yeah, make a solarium. Plus, Amelia and I have agreed to make some sort of agility course for this little brown one right here. Because she is just pumped full of energy all the time. She needs to be activated. You know, don't you, Beanie? Okay, hot. Watch your hair, girl. So this is starting to roast up and sizzle my nizzle. Brussels look bomb. Caramelized. We're gonna take this out, have a lookaroo. Mushrooms are mushrooming. We're gonna take a quick eternal temp. See where we're living. I'm pretty certain we're there. Oh yeah, 155. It's nearly well done. So weird when things actually cook. And I'm just gonna freeball some bread in the oven. The way God intended. Yeah, removable structure. Yeah. I'm fortunate to own this place. This is a great spot for us. We needed that. For us, we need to be able to do what we want, when we want, how we want. I mean, we have environmental control restrictions with our association. So things have to look natural looking, or they kind of have to blend in, keeping with, we're not in suburbia. You know, we have wildlife among us. This is going to be so good. Let's think about plating this evening. I know, I'm not cooking 60 pounds of meat. And I got propane, baby. Yeah, sometimes you can get peopled out. I am way peopled out. It took all of my energy just to go get a treat from the village today. That was enough. Knocked me out for a half hour hard. So there's my salad, guys. Tossed in the dressing. It's nice and wet. Just a little Caesar salad here. Looks really good. We like it. Just letting my steak rest. The steak is also peopled out. Just do a quick little plating here. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting hungry. That's the point of this show. I also have to remember here in this kitchen, handles are hot. These are nice and crispy, the way my wife likes them. I'm kind of gonna go for the deconstructed look here today. Uh-oh, flying Brussels. Gravity, gravity, gravity. Don't eat that, Luna. It's flaming. Pull out my herb fest. My herbal essence, if you would, and pick out my little nubbin mushrooms. They're gonna go in, on and around. Rest this bad boy. Slap him here on the cutting board. I might top off the meat with these little mushy friends. Crispy garlic, we like that. It's a good time. Yeah, this is a nice hunk of ribeye. Thank you, I love my rectangles. Steaks last night with baby taters, garden herbs, New York strips. So amazing. None left for the girlfriend or I after. Aww. I'm sure they were great. We like a ribeye in this house. Mila really likes the fatty parts. So yeah, we got more of a medium well, and that's okay. That's what the wife likes. Happy wife, happy life. Happy spouse, happy house. And I'm just gonna go ahead and slice it right down the middle for effect of ease and comfort. And Sammy is here. She's part of the Taste Test family. She is R&D and quality assurance. Aren't you, big girl? Yeah, eating well. Still delicious. It's a ribeye. It's a very forgiving piece of meat. Yeah. Sammy agrees. Delicious, Dad. Yeah, delicious. Okay. You got mushroom? A little mushroom here, a little mushroom there. Understand? You can see my little quality assurance manager. Okay, hot. Back it up. There's our butternut. That's going to be the pop of color. Our free Wallen toast here. This is that wonderful sourdough that we get from Bear Claw. Fabulously delicious. Made here in the mountain. Applying some butter generously. I like to kind of stack my butter in there. Yep. Let it kind of melt about on Mila's hair. So let's get that out of there. It's quiet time. Let's turn that off. Let's turn off the oven. Everything's off. Off, off, off. Yeah. Bruno. I'm so glad my Sammy's feeling better now. And we have just a lovely assortment. Flavors on this plate. We got the sweet butternut, savory mushrooms and Brussels sprouts. A little bit of truffle flavored ribeye. I think I'm gonna just tie it all together with some Parmesan cheese. So we do that as well. We like a little bit of cheese snow. Some really good parm here. It's got really nice salt crystals in it. Nice and hard. Very good. All kinds of good things happening here on this plate. And of course, the toast, which is basically the freshest crouton that one could ever ask for. It's golden hour outside. The sun is setting. And we are going to be eating like queens. Look at that. Plating. Presentation is everything. What do you think, guys? Huh. What's the deal with all the butter? So, I buy my butter in like 1 pound bricks, usually. And I portion it out into little jars. And then I'm just going to wrap them and store them in the fridge that way. And then they're ready. I can just grab one out when I need it, use it up, and it's available. So basically you buy it when it's in quarters. I just buy one whole big one. 1 big pound of unsalted. Yep, I use enough of it. And that's my last pound, so things are desperate. I gotta start thinking about the next pound. Desperate times. Chef, dinner is prepared. You hungry? You want to eat up in your bed? What would you like to drink this evening, ma'am? What can I bring you to drink? Peach juice with your steak? Sounds like a good time. Yep, I gotta take a plate picture and post. But I shall deliver you yours right now. I'm gonna take a quick emotional support break, guys, while I support my wife emotionally with her food. I'll be right back.
This is Mila. beautiful ladies, Puerto Ricans, ladies, Colombians, pretty pretty ladies, Ecuadorians.
Okay, guys, and we are back. Mila is happily eating in her bed. She's enjoying the fruits of my labor. I'm gonna do a quick plate picture post, as we do, and my camera's always trash. Yeah, you guys are seasoning things. I love that for you. We have Chip Spice coming to a home near you. Those of you who were with us during race, you know who you are. Let's try to get it with all the butter in the background, and that'll be fun. I'll just clip that out of there. All right, PPP has been activated. Time to activate this food into my mouth. Right, Sammy? This is the portion of the show where I eat and you chat. You know? How is Mila feeling? I think she's feeling a little goofy still. I think the food will help, you know, stick to that little pink pill. Yum, yum, yum. Do we see a cat? Oh, cat spotting. He's thinking about getting into the prizes back there. He's always up to no good. He's looking at the golf ball like, what is this green Easter thing? Contemplating the plastic on the lost water and thinking about what's in the bag. I just love putting, talking about popcorn, a little bit of truffle salt on my old microwave ordered and run buckle. That's good. Steak is good. Mushroom is good. Brussels. Good. On the squash, yep, just salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil. I don't like to put too much on my squash. It's sweet. I want that sweetness to shine through. And it does. I left it a little more on the softer side rather than roasting it crispy because I am going to use it for a ravioli filling tomorrow. Yeah. So I did want to keep it simple. Sometimes I'll use a little chip spice on my squash. Or just a little bit of like Chinese five spice. And some cumin. Excuse you. Excuse you. We're having a show here, Luna. You know who else likes squash? Samantha Jones. By with my little eye, a little cocker spaniel, a barking. Oh, you think you're gonna be more successful with me? What are you doing? She's running up and down the stairs. Is Luna singing to Mila's music again? No, she sees something. But she says something. She's extra when there's food involved. She's here to protect us. Always, but especially during the eating. I know, basically. Mika, who is Mika? Well, the K is next to the L, in fairness. I had somebody send me an email that said, what executive chef, instead of an E, was a W. I was like, well, in all fairness, they are next to each other on the keyboard. I can see how you were in a rush. How your pinky got away from you. It was hell to type with this injury that I sustained on the shaping. but my finger is just about no longer mad. Could have used a stitch or some skin glue, that's for sure, in a minute. Gonna take a little time to heal. There's a lot of things taking some time to heal. What I like to do too is you can take a little piece of your squash and smush it on your toast. Squash toast. Should try that, Mila. Mika. Oh. Any plans for the weekend, my people? Do you have any plans, Sammy, this weekend? Any ideas what you want to do? Go to the lake? Go do some fishing? Trip to Houston, yeehaw! Don't forget your cowboy boots. What's up? Okra's in the house. Good evening. Where you been? We've been waiting for you. Yeah, unfortunately, you're in the eating portion of the show. Rating. Nice. 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 A little alone time for you there. Oh, cleaning up after the fires. God bless you. Raid night is tomorrow. What is tomorrow? What is today? Today is Wednesday. Already. Tomorrow is Thursday. Let's see. No plans. No plans yet. Ravioli. No? Yeah, good for you though. Helping out the community. What a nice way to be. I just talked to a chef friend of mine last night. Chef Jasper. And we used to work for the same company. He sent me a random text. He was like, yo, what were those breakout menus you used to do? I was like, breakout. So I'm trying to think in my head, what did I used to do? I've done a lot of things. I'm like, well, let's give this fucker a FaceTime and see what he's talking about. So we're talking. We used to work at the same company. They drove us into the ground, respectfully. And he was telling me all about it. You know. And now he's got this cushy, like, golf course gig in New England, specifically. I think we're going to take a little trip and go see Chef Jasper. And I was like, look, listen, my man. Because then he started talking about the menu he was referring to. And I was like, oh yeah, that one. I said, I can do you one better. I'm going to send you the entire menu package from that facility. Have at it. Make it your bitch. You know? If you need recipes, great. I'll help you. But you're a talented dude. You'll figure it out. Make it your own. But the trend was, these companies, they're losing good chefs. You know, they're lowballing us. They're working us to death. Our mental health is suffering. Our physical health is suffering. And we're forced into early retirement, working for golf clubs and shit. But I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him that he found the truth, that he's living his truth. He's found a company that's going to take care of him. He doesn't have to sacrifice his self and his family to be successful. What are some things you've made and said never again after the first time? That's a good question for Mila. Like the time I made her roll like 5,000 energy balls. Let's see. Am I dropping things? No, we're good.
Drink you like you are Prosecco.
Never again. Well, I go back to the days that I worked at a nursing home. It was like it was a facility for people that had the, what did they have specifically? Well, that's not the point. The point is, I was in the area where I was in like the savories, so I had to make like the liver and onions, for example. You know, and every liver came in this like pre-sealed package, sliced already. That's not even the worst part. So I had a list of people that could only eat the pureed foods and then the masticated foods. So you had to puree the liver after you cooked it. You had to masticate it, which is like basically chew it, but not with your mouth. You put it in a little Roboku. Disgusting. Liver, onions, ham dinners. No, never again. I left there for a few weeks. It was kind of one of those transitional jobs. Basically, left a job quickly, needed a job quickly, then found the job I really liked. So I don't really talk about that time in my life. But even then, even as an early baby chef, I knew you gotta stand up for yourself. And I quit my job so quick. I had a couple of nickels. And I took a job that paid me well, but I didn't really care for. You know. But I made the most of it too. I made lasagna layered out that you could suck through a straw, guys.
Drink you like you are Prosecco.
I would make that again. That was cool. I got creative. So even though you had to make things you didn't really care to make, you also got an opportunity to have a little fun, you know? That Thanksgiving turkey we made here, I'm not making that again. And it was more about the turkey than the preparation of it. And I think for Easter, we're gonna have rabbit.
This is Mila.
Chitter chatter's pretty quiet tonight. What's one thing you've made that you'd never make again, huh? Tell me, tell me. I wanna know. As you hear my ASMR chomping away at sourdough crouton. You doing okay up there, baby? Rice. What happened to your rice, Serenity? Baklava from scratch. Oh. That's a lot of work. And the layers of the phyllo dough, man. The layers. Shit. Get yourself a rice cooker, Serenity. The little one. Follow the directions. Rinse the rice. You'll be alright. Make friends with the rice cooker.
Like you like, Moscato. Drink
Yeah.
you like you are Prosecco. Ladies, Peruvians,
Rice in a bag is meh.
ladies,
I like rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
ladies, Colombians,
A little rice pilaf.
ladies, Ecuadorians.
Oh, good. You ordered one. Awesome.
Like it,
So maybe we should do a FaceTime. Talk about your rice cooker.
my ladies,
When you get it. I don't have a rice cooker. I have Mila. She starts it, and then I come and turn it down and put the lid on it, and then it's cooked. Magic. Yeah. I used to never use a rice cooker. Never. But then I had to cook like 30 cups of rice at one given time. And we fought. We struggled. We had a time. We still do. But, you know, you get used to it. Get used to it. Minute rice is good. Mm-hmm. Rice-a-roni. Rice pilaf. It also is in the rice that you choose. So, you know, we have different rice for every application. can get the parboiled. It's really forgivable. It's cheap. But you can also get like Himalayan basmati, which is really good rice. And then if you're doing like starchy rice, like a sushi rice, like a short grain, you really want to rinse it well, let it soak a little bit before you activate the cooking. It helps the rice bloom up. Jasmine's okay. You know, that's kind of my go-to rice. But even my like lean guys are really picky about what kind of rice goes with what dish, which is pretty cute, if you ask me. Rice in a bag tastes like plastic. Yeah. I like to buy my rice that's in those like clear storage containers. I forgot what brand it is. Like if I'm buying it for me, I like that. I trust it better. Nice, yeah. Hey, what's up, PDDJ? We all hanging out. We're in the eating portion of the show. By that, I mean I'm eating and you're hanging out and chatting. Talking about, you know, we're talking about rice. We're talking about the things that we cook that we'll never cook again. What we're up to this weekend, things like that. Instapot. I do not have an Instapot. I used to have a crock pot, no more. I just don't have the room for appliances. You know, I do want to improve my oven and my refrigeration here. So I'm saving all my pennies. Three crock pots. Well, yeah, you're in the Midwest. You need 3 crock pots. Your breakfast, lunch, and dinner crock pots. You know, I feel like you live in the church basement in Mount Hogan. And I love that for you. Now I'm kind of mixing all my ingredients into the salad at this point. Tasting great. Tiny one for the buffalo dip. 2 others. You know what I love? I love the triple crock pot. You ever seen that? Then you could have 3 different dips going on. It's like for when you go to the potluck of all potlucks, somebody's gonna break out the triple crock pot. I saw it at my auntie's for Thanksgiving. Pretty dope. I saw do a lot of roasts, like in Minnesota specifically. I think I would like a crock pot in this particular house. Because I don't trust leaving my oven on while I'm gone. In my apartment, I'm like, yeah, whatever. If it burns down, it's the apartment, who cares? This is my house, yo. Did I get my post-race purrs? Oh yeah, my cat will not leave me the fuck alone. That guy right there, not leave me alone. He's waiting for me. What are you doing? Fitz? He's just waiting. We'll get there. You okay upstairs? I don't know if she has headphones on or if she's just ignoring me. I did. I got my shorts today. Apparently, I ordered 2 pair of the same thing. That happens during race. Things get crazy. I might have just picked one up for Mimi so we can be matchy-matchy in the hot tub. We're down at the country club. You can wear them golfing. They don't care what you wear down there. They're laid back. And we got our prizes. We got a big box of liquid in the mail, so we'll get that stuff going on. If you want a prize, help me to get those in the mail by this weekend. So I'll get that on the list of things to do this weekend. Yeah. They'll come USPS because in the postal service we trust. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You know, or 3 cases of cheese, 60 pounds of cheese for the cheese sauce. God. It was so funny because I was so distracted by the Cliff Bars, I didn't even see the 3 cases of shredded cheese that came in the door. So there's cheese to be eaten up there. I don't know what they're gonna do. Not a problem. You know? Well, this really hit the spot. I know, haha. No, we did a lot of donation at the end. With soup. So. The cheese went to a nice home. So I don't know what league's gonna be eaten. I see they're coming back though. I think they're scheduled to be back next week. So in the meantime, they'll be eating some whatever. But I miss them. I love them. Head to bed, bubbly machine. Get some rest. Drink plenty of water. 7-Up if you have some. Hydrate, 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 and feel better. We love you. We appreciate you. Yeah, they have had kale pesto too. They will like it. Feel better, Bubbly. Everybody say goodnight to Bubbly. Tell her to feel better. Ginger ale, good, good, good. Bubbly does a lot to help keep this show rolling, as does Von Hogan, Night of Stars. They're our VIP CDCs, if you would. And we love you very much. We're sending our good healing energy in your direction. Let's do another little of the squash spread on my bread. Like that. It's good. A little toast, if you would. Hey, get down. Oh, welcome to my cat show. Eating with my cat. My cat is a cat who does what he wants. He's thinking about making his own bread. Have I made him Korean barbecue? Yeah. It's tricky there because it's so smoky. It's like the one thing they'll go out to eat, so I don't make it much, right? They're really particular about the cuts of meat, so I have to go to California Market, which is like a whole nother trip. You know, but we do it. They love ramen bar, they love poke bowls. We had kind of a, it's January, we're back meeting, this is what we like, this is what we don't like. Just touching base. And we got some new recipes. We did try some new recipes, mapo tofu, Korean braised chickens. They love chicken katsu, you know, so there's things that I do that I already love, so we don't change a lot, but we try to add some new stuff in there. Yeah, he's chilling. He's obsessed. He's obsessed. He's obsessed with me. He's obsessed with himself. Typical man. Well, I tell ya, that was pretty good. I think the brushes got a little overdone in the beginning, so they got a little overdone in the end. Steak a little overdone too. That's okay. Just goes to show you guys, I'm not perfect. I never said I was. I strive for just doing the best I can with what I have. You know, as we all should. As we all should. I do find the meal very delicious. Good mix of flavors and excitement here on the plate. And I can have a little fun with it too. Do I have statistics? I ain't got no statistics, Von Hogan. I'm saving the numbers for somebody else. See, but Mr. Cotton Ball over here, he doesn't really like people food. He likes his treats. He may think he does, but if you offer him something, what? He's kind of sniffy. He'll be like, what's this? I don't like that. Don't taste like salmon. Time for dinner. Go enjoy your dinner. Thanks for popping in. Come back and pop in with us another time. So he's not gonna eat that. So we'll give it to Samantha. She's a gardener. We're careful about what we feed her. Well, it's the end of the plate, so that means it's about the end of the show, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep rocking. Keep tuning in to see our show. Like I said, we've got rebroadcasts going on, so if you see me go live later, that is a rebroadcast. You can see episodes you may have missed. Maybe you're watching an episode you caught, but something new popped in that you missed. I know I have. Thank you again for joining us, you know, here, there, everywhere, anytime, all the time, whenever. Works for you, no pressure, you know. We love having you. I love doing the show. It's really kind of saved my life, I'll tell you that much. And jump in the Discord if you haven't. Thanks for following, subscribing. Check me out on the Twitter, all the links, everything, the socials, the talk of the tick. And there'll always be more butter. What can you do? What can you do? And like I always say, better than you can do. No, I'm just kidding. I love every minute of it, guys. All right. Ciao.
Just let me tell you the story. She must not be. She slept with many dudes. You're so touch me, love me, kiss me. Just let me tell you the story. This drama. You should hear her voice in my shower. I love her, she's my dama. She holds my hand, no drama. Her kisses are in my cama, but she wants